What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy FarRock22M, aka Infamous Owen, Infamous _ Owen on IG. Today's episode is going to be called Being Underestimated Has Its Advantages. Now, I got that from the show Power, right? The character Dre, the light-skinned cat, he said that line. And when he said that line, that's something that stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something I always believed in. Being underestimated does have its advantages. Now, and that can go all kinds of ways. That could go for the streets. That could go for the corporate world. That can go for anything. Because in this world, and I'm even speak for the hood. Let's just say in the hood, people always love to underestimate people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people in the streets who do their little dirt. You got people in the streets that get a little fly. You got people in the streets that get girls, you know what I'm saying, get all the honeys and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is, right, it is not even a problem, but it is a problem for some. When they feel they do it too well, they believe that nobody can do it better than them, or they believe that nobody shouldn't do it better than them, which is crazy. Like, you have the toughest dude who's about that life, and then look at Johnny over here and think like he won't do it or he won't pull it because he's not known for doing it. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of bozos, because I call them bozos. I call them clowns. I call them stupid, that always love to underestimate people and love to put this hierarchy on certain people. Oh, he ain't about that. I went to school with son. Son ain't never been about that life. I remember son snuffed him in school. Okay. People take L's. People have chains of events. People go through things as life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand, like, yeah, some people could turn out punks and then become one of the toughest motherfuckers you know. In fact, that's a story of a lot of the tough guys that we know. At one point, they wasn't always tough. Something in them flipped them and said, all right, this ain't going to be it. This is going to be the last straw. And some of those people had that last straw very early in their lives. Some people have it late. You know what I'm saying? Even back to being underestimated. Some people believe, like, you're not supposed to get a certain calibers of female because you don't get fly, or, you don't have game, or, you're just not as clever as the next person. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do pop up with a female, of a certain caliber, it fucks people's heads up. They like, yo, how he get her? Yo, he must be paying for that. Yo, people make up excuses for you because now they done underestimated you, and you done, you done showed them. And I love that. It's like, it's really the feeling of being an underdog, and underdog comes through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love watching basketball games like that. I love watching movies like that when the underdog comes through, when the underestimated one comes through. And here's the thing, why it also has its advantages, right? Because let's say if it really comes down to a drastic measure where you got to do something to somebody, you know what happens? If they don't know who did it, you're automatically ruled out as a suspect. Because you know why? Nobody thought you can do it. Nobody thinks you can do it. Nobody thinks you're clever enough. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, like, when I watch these shows or I watch the news and I see people, young cats, somebody be like 22 and they open up a burger shop. And it's like, whoa, how, what? People ask, well, you ain't know. Yeah, they might not have been the flyest cat, but you underestimated their saving skills. Motherfuckers probably been saving since 8 years old. And now they got probably 50,000, 60,000 coming out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Say, you know what? I don't want to go to college. I want to buy a business. You know what I'm saying? And everybody around them underestimated them. Like, yo, I ain't believe he could do that. I ain't think son had the money to do that. I ain't think son had the smarts to do that. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, man, the lesson here is stop underestimating people. Stop believing that people can't do certain things because you can do it and you never seen them do it. Or you've done it and you believe that since this person is not like you, they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? That shit is so fucking stupid. I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you end up fooling yourselves. And that's how people get killed in the streets. All the time. That's how people get killed. That's how people get beat up. That's how people get robbed. That's how you get caught slipping. Every time, that's how you get caught slipping. You underestimate some shit. You underestimate the neighborhood. You underestimate the person. You underestimate that small little dog you ain't think it was going to rip your ankle up. Don't underestimate people. But, once again, being underestimated has its advantages just for those reasons. You know what I'm saying? If I catch beef in these streets and you think I'm not a killer, good. I'm glad you think that. Because that way, you can walk around and you can go ahead about your business. And that way, I can go ahead about my business. See what I'm saying? But you ain't going to play around with somebody that you heard of. You know what I mean? You're going to be on point. But here's the thing, right? You just underestimated yourself because you so worried about what this person going to do. You're not thinking about what you can do. And that's the problem. Those people that underestimate people, a lot of times they really have no ambition. A lot of times they have no ambition. A lot of people who do that, they don't really do shit themselves. A lot of times. A lot of the times, those people are spoiled. You know what I'm saying? They never really worked. They don't want to work. They don't want to do shit. A lot of those people who underestimate, trust me, they bums themselves. A lot of times, they will bums themselves. A lot of people who always put somebody under them, they're bums. Point blank simple, whatever the fuck they say. Bums. So when you hear somebody talking about, yo, they ain't gonna do nothing, or that dude's a punk, I'm telling you, man, don't ever believe that. That's like when a girl be like, oh, yo, my baby father, he ain't nobody, he ain't worried about that. A real motherfucker gonna be like, yeah, alright, I'ma still keep my eye out. And then you have some people who so gullible, stupid, or word, oh, well, she said he ain't about that, so fuck that. I'm up in that crib. I'm up in there. All right. Not knowing that, yeah, you probably his last straw. She's probably his last straw. You know what I'm saying? And just because he didn't get physical in front of her, or maybe he didn't get physical on her, she believes that he's a punk. So therefore, she tells you, he's a punk. And in your mind, you underestimated him. And then if nigga come up in that crib and blow your noodles out while you in your socks and your drawers, or run you out the house, then you're going to be more upset at him because you're going to be like, yo, he ain't supposed to do that. Son ain't built like that. Who he think he is? You know what I'm saying? When you should be mad at yourself for underestimating somebody. Stop underestimating people because you motherfuckers look stupid out there when you do it. I'm telling you. Like, you don't have to believe me, but it sounds stupid every time when y'all say, I don't think son going to do that. The only thing I can tell you is that, man, if something like that, if I'm in a situation where I believe or I don't believe somebody, I'm just going to hope. That's all I could do. Or be prepared. Be prepared. Treat it like everything else. But when y'all sit there and underestimate and say, son ain't about that, or son can't do that, or son can't sell this, or son can't move like that, or son can't bag that chick, or she can't do this, she can't go to school, or she can't get that degree, or she can't do this, or she can't get that car, she can't pay that car no by herself. You know, you got a lot of people like that. You know, yo, he can't hold it down. Or she got all them kids, she can't hold it down. And then when she underestimated, and boom, she make Christmas happen every year. She make Thanksgiving happen every year. That's single moms. And then all them other chicks is just blown away. Shit, that's that welfare. You know, making excuses for her. You have that. When you underestimate it, people are going to make excuses for you. They're going to make excuses for your success. You know what I'm saying? You jump out in that nice car because niggas thought you couldn't get it, or they felt like you wasn't supposed to have it. They're going to make excuses for you. They're going to say, yo, he got a lawsuit settlement. Yo, he scammed me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, son, he worked for the MTA. Yeah, so what? He worked for the MTA. Yeah, he couldn't get that hustling. Was he supposed to? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people be killing me. Like, everything you supposed to get a Benz. Oh, he couldn't get that if he ain't have a job. Oh, job pays that. That shit lease. So the fuck what? I bet you would want to drive it. You know what I'm saying? If the roles were reversed and I said, yo, you want to drive my car? Would you care if it was leased? Nah, you wouldn't. So cut all that out, man. A lot of niggas be birds in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And it's making us look bad, man. It's making us look bad. Stop underestimating your people, man. For real. And I'm talking about not even on some gangster shit, man. You know what I mean? Embrace your people. If somebody say they want to do something, stop underestimating them. Don't think they can't do it, because when they do it, your ass be looking stupid. Your ass be mad. Nigga think, oh, he can't get $1,000. Nigga, do you know this nigga sitting on 15 racks and he made that in like 2 months? But they don't talk about it because you underestimate it. That's another thing. You know, people, just because they don't talk, you know what I'm saying? Just because they don't tell their business, you think you know it all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love too, man. Like, I don't tell people my business. I let them believe that they know it all. Once again, being underestimated. You know what I'm saying? People, I love to make people think that I'm broke. Maybe I am broke. I'm still in the hood. That's all I'm gonna say. So I ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? But I love to make people think like I'm broke and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? They think they better than you until you do something, and then their mouth is like, how you get the money for that? Where son get the money for that? What you came up on? Oh, you must have came up on something, my nigga. Yeah, don't worry. But anyway, man, this is a little weekend rant. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be too many videos like that, but I just had to get something off of my chest because, like I said, man, I just see a lot of bozo shit going on, man. And I hate when people try to downplay other people, man. That shit really bothers me. It really does. Like, I really hate to see that. You know what I'm saying? Especially in our community. Like, all we do is just downplay each other. Like, nobody can't just have something because they earned it. It's just, they got something because of this. They got something because of that. They got something. He wouldn't be able to do this or have that if he didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? Or he wouldn't have this if he didn't get a lawsuit. Like, yo, that shit be sounding so stupid. And it be sounding like really like on some hater shit. You know what I'm saying? It really bothers me. But like I said, back to the point. Being underestimated has its advantages. Don't take it personally if you're being underestimated. Take it as a joke and show them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Show them what you about. Because I love being underestimated. You know what I'm saying? People, like I said, love to put themselves above me. People like to put themselves above other people. And I like that shit. Because I prove them wrong all the time. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody. But I like to let people know that I'm not where you got me in your mind, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you thought I was a punk, think again. If you thought I didn't know how to get some money, think again. If you don't think I know how to get that girl over there without some jewels on, without a nice car, think again, nigga. Because I done surprised a lot of people. Oh, how you get her? How's she talking to him? Well, I'm the fly cat. Yeah, man. Because I got a little character. You know what I'm saying? Some people just, think everything should be given to them and not others. You know what I'm saying? Because of who they think they are. So, if I'm the flyest cat, nobody ain't supposed to get flyed in me. You know what I'm saying? This is our mentality. And if you do get flyed in me, then you didn't really deserve it. You know what I'm saying? If you get more money than me, you really didn't deserve it. You're a scammer. You didn't work for it. That's how some people think. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I'm about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Start a little running around. And enjoy your day. Have a good one.